Today's tale sees us playing BattleTech once again, and we're up against Brad M73 again. He's given us a bit of a rematch. I have had a few issues with connecting to this game today, so hopefully this one stays stable. I'll tell you about my mech loadout in a sec, but let's get moving back on up. We're going to do a little bit of a sweep around this side of the map. Hopefully he does the same and doesn't go the other way, which is possible. I haven't really played on the other side of the map that much. We're going to keep the lights towards the front, the mediums towards the back here, just in case we need to get the lights out. So if he's taking the same fit, he might post up against this hill here, or he could try posting up on this hill here. Otherwise, he might just go for a up close and personal, which means we might be fighting in this river. I don't mind if he does that with his trebuchet, because there's not a lot of cover out here. Hopefully he hasn't taken a Kintaro, because otherwise, if he has, we're going to have a hard time against that with the Vindy and a Hunchback. We'll have to probably just drop the Vindy on him. We do have death from above.
What's up, Commander?
So if that gets to that sort of stage, we'll just death from above a couple of times. Try and knock it down and then gouge it out. So we have to be a little cautious about how we move with these mechs, because I don't have quite as much brawl as I did with the Kintaro. We'll probably take the path up here. If I spot him with the commando, I will sprint it back out to lose sensor lock. I just want to grab him before he gets to anywhere weird and wonderful. Suppose he could be in here. We might sensor lock him. This is quite a large map. So the other disadvantage of this map is it is fairly large. So if he's coming this way, then I will fairly much never see him. And we will just do a ring around the lake here. But hopefully he's either coming this way through the water or this way and trying to park himself up here or across this ridge. The reason I go this way across the ridge is because if you come through the water, you then still have to go up. You have to kind of go back up these ways. And if he's got a trebuchet, it'll take me forever to get around this this area here. We're going to not move quite as far with the I don't want to move quite as far because I want to be able to move it out, but we could take the rough terrain here. I'm not certain you can move back down this way. There is a path around the hill on this side. Sadly, we have no jump jets on this thing, so there is no real getting around it. I guess we just take the rough terrain and see if we can get off it if we see him.
Affirmative.
We'll see what we've got. We've got a minute here. See if we pop some contacts now. Okay, it looks okay.
Standing by.
So we'll just take the bottom of the hill with everybody else.
What's the plan?
I'm okay with that.
Something I can do?
Our Hunchback is going to be a little exposed on this. If I have to, I'll probably run him this way. There's a bit of a path over here that you can kind of take along this hill, so we'll probably just run him around that way. Because running across this, we'll never make it across before we just get hammered by rounds. Not 100% sure where he's hiding out. We've got most of this covered. If he's just sitting on this side of this, then we won't see him just yet. When we get around to these trees, we might spot something. So last time he had a trebuchet, an urban. So you could stick the trebuchet and the urban together for some okay long range support and a bit of defense. And then roam with your Hunchback and your commando. Wouldn't be too bad since you know which direction I'm fairly much coming from. We're going to push the light out again. We might stay exposed. I don't want to lose any speed on the trees. So we'll stay exposed. And looks like we're not going to hit anything. Okay. Hunchback. I tell you what, sir. How about I put you here? And that way, if he does pop out of anywhere, we can get you out of there. We'll pop the Panther over here. You over here. So I've only got the one sensor lock. Sumo, you don't come with a sensor lock, do you? No, you don't, buddy. No, you don't. So the 2D is the only sensor lock we have. If he wants to range us, he could. I don't know quite where he's gone. If he's gone in the middle, I'll have missed him. That's the only problem with this map. I find it doesn't funnel you quite as much. I mean, it's great that you've got a lot of freedom of movement, but if you have no idea where they are, it can kind of turn out fairly long. Which I find pretty funny, since most people get a little stressed out by it. You know, they're like, yo, you're just kiting me somewhere. Okay. What do we got? We got an urban, hunchback, and a Kintaro. So he's taken my fit that I used, which is basically the basic mech loadout. So we're gonna have to be most of this doesn't have too much range. So what we might have to do here is just pop a few rounds in from this hill. Let's get you up here, Paradise. Can I get you to jump over here? Sumo, can I get you around on this flank? So we'll probably end up fighting around here somewhere. He might come towards me. The two urbans are his only lights. He's got no vision at the moment that I know of. So we'll end up probably running our commando out of this. He's wanting to probably stick together with those two urbans, which is why it's taken him so long to get from... Actually, this is a starting point. It's fairly much... He starts around here somewhere, right? So he's pretty much made it this far because of the urbans. I think he can fire with that. Nope, he's going to entrench. Okay. So what we'll do...
What can I do for you?
Is we'll probably skedaddle ourselves up this hill and around here,
You betcha.
and then we can probably sensor lock up that urban right there and shoot it. Actually, it's only got 2 evasion. I should have maybe reserved, and I could have shot one of the bigger mechs. But this should be okay. Get our Panther into firing range and zap that baby. I'll zap it good. He'll probably push up. Ooh, actually, he could probably... I might have left myself a little exposed here. He could probably push up here and fire with that Kintaro. Which might be a little sketchy. Yeah, this is actually going to be sketchy. That was a bad move. I should have pushed for those trees. Because now he can definitely fire with that Kintaro.
Commander?
Can we jump forward? Okay, it doesn't even look like I can fire. Mistakes were made. Regrets were had. Interesting that I can't fire from there, but okay. Let's push up over here. That jump jet is super loud. Brace up here. Damn, that Kintaro is going to mangle that 2D. 2D is going to have to probably run back. We might have to get someone else up closer. Probably the Vindy and the 4G. We'll get them in close. He's definitely going to be able to fire with that Kintaro. It'll get up that hill. I'm pretty sure you can run around here. You'll have range. Oh, he's got... oh, okay. He did not have range?
Is that it? I'm barely scratched.
Alright. He could only get the LRMs in. Alright, well that's fine. We'll sprint forward with you. Because we will need to get into a position to be able to do some work. Do some serious work. The Vindy can probably fire his measly LRM-5s across this way into an entrenched target. It's definitely eye-rolling material right there. We're going to have to get this 2D out of here. Probably just keep pulling back and trying to keep these urbans to the side, I guess. And try and keep this guy towards the front. He'll probably keep marching these things forward.
How might I
Paradise, buddy. What can you get? You can get some long-range fire. Oh, you can get your PPC? No, that's direct fire with your LRMs, right? That who apparently is a little bit too big. Alright, so we're just a little bit out of range. Oh, we can fire everything from here. Damn, our Panther was so close to being able to fire. Is this good? I could probably jump here. LRM's the only thing he has in range on this. The heat is going to be an issue, but we'll just have to walk the next turn and not fire, which is fine. We'll roll this guy a little, you know, for a solid 6 damage on the LRMs. That's alright. Shame it wasn't the Panther. Ooh, I would take my turn on this Kintaro, actually. I would take my turn on the Kintaro, fire on this, and kill it. Because you could push that Kintaro into range, I think, this turn. Unleash with your SRMs. I've made a real mistake here. A real mistake. This is gonna hurt a lot. Come on, buddy. You gotta survive this. Here we go. Ooh. Alright.
I'm bleeding, Commander.
Definitely a big mistake I made here.
Waiting for orders.
So you're gonna have to sprint out, my friends. As far as you can go. It's not even that far, is it? Damn. At least you still have the sprint function open to you. Alright, out you go. Actually, yeah, we're gonna have to sprint here.
Right, Commander.
I think we should be out of range of this guy getting on top of us again. Which means he has to lock us with something back here. We lose a turn here. But this was silly. I shouldn't have pushed forward. I judged it on the last game, and it's not good to judge on previous matches, right? You should always take on the match you have, and the match I had, that was a poor idea. Putting my 2D so far out, and just thinking that I could get him there. Let's see, so if he follows this, then we could maybe zap his Kintaro a bit. We will have to death from above on it. Try and mangle it a bit. We use the Vindicator as just a mobile rock, I think, and just smash it down on the Kintaro. Keep firing at the Panther for the PPC. The Hunchback, we have to get into these trees so that we can fire that. The Urbans are probably going to push up slowly. I think we've got a couple of rounds before the Urbans can really do much here. We could even go for this side if we wanted. I don't think we would make it with the Hunchback all that quick. The Vindy can do a sprint, save some heat. Wow, so for a solid, what did we do, 32 damage or something? We basically just wrecked our Commando. Yeah. Was not a great choice. Poor Showboat, she's like, yo, my mech is falling apart. Why you gotta do this to me? Why you gotta be so mean? You know? My arm's on the floor back here somewhere. I don't even know where your arm is. There's your arm. Look at that. You just left it behind. Just left that baby behind.
awaiting orders?
So we'll probably sprint. If he's gonna come towards us, we could probably just jump up here somewhere and keep a fairly decent position. We got most of this covered by PPC fire. So we'll jump up there. It's going to be forward shots, but so be it. We'll probably get the 2D onto the flank somewhere, just to sensor lock. Maybe he'll go for it, maybe he won't. Probably back here somewhere might be the best choice. Over here, over here. All of those would be nice. Somewhere where his sensor locking won't kind of crush us. Alright, and then let's see, how do we want to do this? We want to get you. I'm just going to sprint this away. Probably keep going that way. Get up onto here to fire your PPC, I guess. Or around here to fire your PPC. Let's keep going that way then.
I understand.
Should be okay. Hunchback will take the trees. And then we come in from the side if he gets aggressive with the Kintaro. So we're going to turn to get here, I think, before the Kintaro gets on us. The Hunchback's probably running up these hills now. I'd say you bring your Hunchback around this side. Maybe you could bring it this way. The Hunchback... I'd rather kill the Kintaro. Since the Hunchback's only got one weapon, whereas the Kintaro is going to push us down a lot. I mean, the Hunchback does 100 damage, but the Kintaro does like 180. Alright, so the Kintaro's at the front. Not too bad. So we'll put Sumo. He's going to go up front. You're going to have to sprint in, my friend. You'll probably take these trees here. Is this alright? It's kind of alright, right? So you get there. We will brace you up. Oh, actually you did a sprint, so you can't even brace. You just say, yo, I just full sprinted into these trees, I'm alright. That Kintaro shouldn't be able to get onto us. I hope it can't. Because this commando cannot afford another salvo of big old nasty hits. The other problem is we're now giving this thing a turn to cool down. So he basically gets to reset and fire another big old salvo, which is probably the worst thing here. Sumo's going to have to tank the entire thing. So hopefully, let's see, this can push us down, this can push us down, the two urbans can push us down. I wonder if he swapped over his pilots. I would assume he did, because the way this lance comes, it comes with Paradise and the Kintaro. And, yeah, sure, I mean, that's good if you want to sprint around and not get knocked down, but it is a little iffy. So we'll get you behind these rocks. So I don't really want to show this off just yet. What we might do is we might... Ooh, do I want to reserve? How far is he going to run this forward? I can show my hand now. At which point he'll move the Kintaro. Otherwise... So I'm fairly certain he can't get in firing range. But I say that every time. And suddenly I get blasted. So I'm going to save my commando here. Because if it takes another... If it takes another center torso hit, it's pretty much boned. So we'll go on this. He's going to move this anyway. So we will lose any evasion that we just gained there. But we'll try our luck. He might move one of those other urbans first. I'd say he should move this first. Gain what evasion he can, but if I... It's a hard place to be in. I could have maybe have pushed my commando back a bit more, I guess. Because we're going to have to sprint out of here if he comes for it. Which he could. At least we've got some stability back. You can see the monster stability damage this thing can do, right? It is insane how much stability damage Kintaro can do. And then two of them, it's even worse. Alright, so he is moving this. It looks like he knows there's some direct fire going on. So he's going to park it up here. That's fine. It does screw us a little for our turn. Since he might want to just LRM into us, right? I think what we'll do is we'll just brace you up.
Keeping my heat low.
And we'll just stay there. He's probably waiting to get his two urbans up that hill. and get them into a decent position. It's really sad I screwed my commando over here. Because now I can't even do much of a flank with it, because it is basically tinfoil, right? Look at that. Sparks coming out of there. That chest is not looking good. Whoop. Apparently that rock was a little bit too much for us to twist around and have a look at the front. So he'll move his urbans up here. Next round, I guess we're going to reserve and see if we can get some shots onto things. The urbans can sense lock us for some fun and games. We'll get you. Probably keep traveling. We might fire our LRM-5. It's no big deal. Let's travel the long way here. Happily firing our LRM-5. We might score one hit. I doubt it, but see how Paradise goes. One hit. Come on, Paradise. You can do it. Be amazing if you get one. Oh, you got one. 4 damage. That Kintaro is quaking in its boots. It's like, yo, please. Not 4 damage. I have 120 armor to my central torso, I'm pretty sure. We'll leave the Hunchback here. Just tank him up. The 2 urbans. If they don't come this way, they have to slowly march up this hill. Which way can you go? You can come down this way, I guess. Hunchback's running off. Okay. Is he coming around the other side then? I guess he doesn't want to push into me. Can he get 5 from down there? I think he can. Let's push up a little and see if we can't see what these urbans are doing. Okay, we can't see the urbans. Alright. If I can grab a hold of one of those urbans, I could maybe just blast them with PPC fire. Maybe. This Kintaro is going to be really annoying with that Master Tactician on it. I think we might start playing the reserve game now. I haven't played it with them yet, but I think that's how we're going to have to go. We're just going to have to reserve in. The reason it's a little dodgy is because obviously if this guy gets sensor locked, then it's just LRMs into us. But we are going to reserve up here. Alright. What do you want to do? I wonder if the urbans are just chilling down here. Maybe if I'd brought some more LRM fire, I could be making him come out of this sort of hole that he's in. But in reality, it's not how I picked my lance here. Can't really push on that Kintaro because it'll probably run down here and he's probably got his Hunchback and his urbans just chilling out. We're just going to keep reserving here. He hasn't moved this that I know of. Yep, we'll just reserve down to the end. Come on, give me my turn here.
Let's see if I can make something happen later.
Alright, so probably first up is to move our Vindy so that he has to move something here. Alright, cool. So it'll be our Vindy first, right? Since we know that that really doesn't need to do much. I mean, it's LRMs, but so be it. We don't really need him doing too much work. Can we get into some trees? Some trees would be great. There we go. There's your trees, buddy. Get in there. We'll brace up. Fortunately, the other thing we could do is we could go in with the Vindy for vision here. The commando is going to be probably the last to move. I doubt we could get a shot with our Panther. I'd like to get the Hunchback maybe into here, but I don't trust where everything is. I have no idea where anything is. Alright, so he's moved something in the background. Hunchback's probably next. He cannot do much. Could sprint to here. We still have no idea what's going on. He could sense lock us and maul us with the Kintaro. So I think we're gonna move Embrace. We're gonna move Embrace and see what's going on. Okay, so we got everything's back here, which puts this guy in a really horrible position. So we'll brace up here. I think we could probably... Can we move down this hill? I think we can move around this hill here and stay out of line of sight if we're lucky. It will give him the tree cover though. Unless he wants to run forward for this. This guy is going to take a round of shooting from this, then move. Man, we're in a bad position here. A real bad position. I'd love it if he moved this thing. I could probably not get here actually. Alright, he's coming. He's sprinting in with the Kintaro. I think he wants the Hunchback now. He's like, yo, I see your Hunchback. I see it indeed. Alright.
Commander?
We can get into this. I think this is a gully right here. Can I get my camera down a bit more? Hunchback, urban, urban. We're out of the urbans. We will get... I suppose if he wants to go for this, we'll get a turn before he does.
Commander.
I mean, he'll get to shoot this with the Kintaro. But, oof, we're not hitting that. There's no way we're hitting that, but we'll try our best. Alright, Apex, come on, baby. This is all you, my friend. All you. Do you want to just see if you can hit him? I don't think you will with a PPC, but give it your best, you know, 40%. You never know. Bam! Into the trees. Alright. Kintaro will come down, shoot this. He's going to have to run. These guys can shoot from here, but he will have to get the Hunchback in a bit closer. The two urbans are in firing position. They're ready to roll. So I guess what we do is he pushes forward with this. We jump here. Actually, he'll probably just fire from there. Step it into the trees and fire. Step trees, fire. No? Oh my. Alright, he's coming in deep. Alright, so we're gonna have to twist the Hunchback because we don't want more shots into that side. So I've got choices here. I could probably strip some evasion. We'll keep this baby just back a little. We'll probably strip off this evasion with Showboat, and then Showboat can think about maybe coming around the flank as well. The two urbans will fire, and then the Hunchback will run forward. We can fire with the Panther, and then the Vindy can death from above, I guess. He's got a fair bit of stability on this. And then we shoot with the Hunchback. We might be able to knock it down. And then we've got to kill the Kintaro before his Hunchback gets on us. And then the urbans are there to go, right? I gotta be careful that that Kintaro doesn't get behind us as well. That's the other problem. If that Kintaro gets behind me, there's obviously not a lot of armor. Oof. Our Hunch has taken a lot of beating, actually. A big beating. My turn.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, Apex, baby. 80 to hit this time. Do a little bit better than your 40.
Confirmed.
You know, just a little. Oh, okay. I guess not. I guess not. Wow, that is... good work there, good work. So we're going to have to rotate Sumo here. Sideways. He's pretty hot on the Kintaro, so there's probably not going to be too much SRM fire out of it. Shouldn't be too bad, I guess. Can we... yes, finally. Finally a miss. Alright, excellent. Excellent work. Okay, so how far can you death from above, my friend?
What's the plan?
So you can death from above right over here. I probably want to save that till afterwards. Because I don't really want the hunchback shooting me.
Something I can do.
So we're going to rotate just this way a little. Only problem is AC ammo's in this thing as well. So we're going to have to
Done.
eat a whole lot of stuff here. Alright, let's go on you.
There you go, moron.
Ugh, not to the knee. Alright. Well, I guess we're ripping that leg off, but it's not great. So now he'll push forward with his hunchback. We'll come in with the Vindy. I definitely think we'll death from above. Because he'll get a whole turn here of resetting with that thing. Should... I don't think it'll be enough to knock him down, but it might scare him a little, right?
How might I help?
Let's go, baby. Let's go. Alright, it's gonna be... it's gonna be pretty bad for you, Paradise, but... do your best, my friend. Do your best. Alright, so he's unsteady at least. If he doesn't move this one at the start of his turn, we might get a PPC shot in. Unfortunately, he does get his turn first. So the Vindy is pretty exposed right here. If he does one of these first, then we could probably knock this down. If he does this first, then we won't get a knockdown on it. Master Tactician is pretty good for mediums, actually. Just keeping them in front of the order here so they don't get knocked down and abused. Showboat, I think, will start coming around this side. She might get ready to start trying to get some shots in. He's running behind us. That's really not good for us. I did say the Hunchback has super weak armor here. He doesn't have a lot of shots, but, I mean, Hunchback... ooh, doesn't have a lot of armor.
I may need a new mech soon.
Alright, we got no, probably no AC left. Alright. Did you get any evasion from that? You did not. So we'll come in, we'll probably drop some SRMs in with Showboat now. Try and just destroy this thing. This is our only tank here. So if we lose this, it's going to be all over for us. Come on, baby. Hit him a couple of times. Alright, well done. Knockdown. So now we can start just chewing this mech up a bit. I'd love to know how bad off Sumo is. I think he's super bad off, actually. PPC from here. So you'll have to move PPC fire. You'll have to PPC... actually, we're going to jump and probably fire with the Panther. Say he's just going to chew up Sumo as much as he can. Sumo, buddy, you got 15 on your torso. Wow. Okay. Okay. So let's see. Apex, you're going to have to jump forward here, because we really need to be getting everything into this guy. As much as possible. Ooh. And then it's onto a Hunchback. So I would like to center torso this guy as best as I can. Maybe we can start getting through that. I probably need the AC 100 to hit. If there's any AC 100 to fire. And then the Vindy. Whew. So he'll fire into this. Actually, ooh. Okay, so it's all... Whoa, we are coming apart here. So we've got about 70 armor left before this guy goes down, right?
Right here.
Can you get over here? I guess I don't... Wow, you might as well just run in for a punch, right? Because there is not much left of this mech. Alright, the punch is probably the best option here.
I'm on it.
There is seriously not much left of this guy. The AC-100 will probably rip him apart. Oh, we got super lucky with that center torso right there. That is one of the luckiest RNGs we've had. That is crazy good. All the side shots will now go into here, so he'll probably rip off that. The only problem with this AC-20 variant is he carries the AC-20 on one side and the gun on the other side, so no matter what side you lose, you basically lose the AC-20. So that makes things a little rough. Indeed. Vindy here is going to call shots onto that torso. We're going to have to be super lucky here. This will be a full 100. Oh. See you later, that leg. Okay. At least if we can take this down, we're kind of still even. I can sensor lock this thing for a bit, shoot it a few times if I play the game correctly instead of how I'm currently playing. Let's go this way. What does he get? He gets back shots, right? We could jump to probably behind here. I think we have to go here. This is going to be super hot though. LRM's medium laser. I think we just have to take the heat hit here. Otherwise I could jump in closer and fire more stuff. PPC's not great from there though. Yeah, right. So to fire everything else, we really don't have the greatest of hits. LRM 5 doesn't really matter. It's not huge compared to maybe getting a medium laser in there. So we'll jump back here. And we'll try and get rid of this guy. If we're lucky here, come on, baby. Do me a solid. 16. Excellent. Whew. Lucky that we caught that thing. There was still a lot left to it. So we could have lost out heavily there. So what do you do now? You sensor lock something? And then try and shoot it? I guess? So, what do? We move you, sensor lock this. Move you, sensor lock. And then what? Someone's on the ground here. The hunchback. Alright. You want to let me have the hunchback? Alright, I guess we're reserving to the end here. Might leave the hunchback just to get shot at. I think he's pretty much dead. Although we could take our turn now. Should just take our turn now. So you'll stand up. Actually, you know what? We will move you around here.
On my way.
We'll sensor lock this. Maybe I should go for the urbans, but I think we'll sensor lock this guy. Just try and keep the Showboat and the commando functioning as best we can. This poor old sumo is going to be like, yo, I am pretty much wrecked here. Let's see, you move to here. What do you get? You get a PPC for 95. Fairly okay with that. What is this? This is a 4G as well, right? So if I can get side shots, which I don't think is going to happen. So maybe we'll take the forest towards the back.
Moving out.
Just so that he can't sense lock us too easy. Fire into you. Alright, we've done a little bit of damage here and there. You, buddy, probably need to just roll on out as well. PPC. How far can I get you and still fire this thing? To here? Maybe that's okay. What do we got here? We're on... He has to come this way, I guess, to fire. Alright, let's go for it. What arm's the PPC in, actually? Maybe I shouldn't have twisted. Yeah, alright, I've twisted wrong. Oh, and I twisted really badly, actually. Alright, I guess we're saving heat. I suppose he still has to deal with Sumo, so we'll get Sumo up in his face. We could be even nastier and just stand Sumo up. And maybe just fire from here. Here we got firing. We do with a medium laser, so I guess Sumo is just going to tank here. AC 100 will obliterate him a little. Do your best, buddy. Nice work. Nice work. 18 damage. Sumo's like, yo, I am rectangled, but that's okay, Sumo. Don't worry about it, buddy. So we'll hammer this guy down a bit more, I guess. He'll sensor lock this probably. Well, he doesn't even need to sensor lock. He can just fire everything into this, which will take it down. Fire first with this, I guess. And then these guys can make a decision based on whether you kill it or not. Because I think a torso hit... I didn't see how much armor I have left on that torso, actually. We'll probably kill this. Sensor lock? Alright, so he has no vision. He has no vision. Alright. So... Fire... I would have fired with this guy, probably. And then move these guys, because... Yeah, you're not... what have I got here? I've got 70 plus 15... So he can't quite kill it with the AC 100. Which is okay. We still have some Death from Aboves to go with Paradise. So Paradise might be able to do this. If we're lucky. I guess we just move Showboat to fire on this again. Alright. That's okay. AC 20 crit. Alright. It's damaged, but you know, we didn't have any ammo for it anyway, so be it. He gets a round of firing, I guess. Apex, you're gonna need to start backing up from this one, buddy. Because he is getting up close and personal, and we do not want that. What do we got left on this thing? Quite a bit of armor, right? Alright, so I think we just back up here. It's a shame we can't get around the sides. I don't really want to heat this thing up though, since it is pretty hot already. So I think we'll just back up. We'll fire on this again while we have vision. Then Showboat can maybe get us some vision if we need it later on. Alright, that's not bad. A couple more of those and we'll be laughing. Couple more of those and we will be laughing. I suppose if we desperately need to, we can Death from Above on that side and hope that we get some critical hits on that AC. Ooh, here we go. Alright, lost an arm. Basically, Sumo's doing what he needs to, right? Which is just eat a whole lot of damage here. We're going to reserve up here. He'll fire probably with his other urban. But I just want to be able to use Showboat in case I need to sensor lock in here. Because at the moment, we do not know how much vision we're going to have. I'd say we're going to lose vision as soon as this guy goes down. If he doesn't kill him, then we're in a real good spot. Alright, we're in a really good spot. I'm down for this. So we'll shift sideways, probably with the Vindy.
What's the plan?
That's not enough. Alright, we'll get you up into these trees, I think. And then we get to get you out again later on. I'm okay with that. So we'll shift this way. You've got the most armor on the Vindy as well. We probably just want to... You know what? I think we're just going to heat up. Because when it comes to death from aboveing,
Locking on target.
it's not going to matter anyway. How much heat we have. Because we're just going to go in full melee mode. And try and just beat him down, I guess. Showboat needs to probably push around this way. If she's lucky, she might get some shots in. He will have the last laugh here, so... Actually, I should have gone with Sumo, because he's dead now. And then I could have sensor locked with Showboat, and then fired with Paradise. Whoops. Oh well. Yeah, we're definitely gonna get chewed up here. Oh, he's focusing. Alright. So we're dead. There we go. So we've lost our vision. Showboat, I'm just gonna get her around this way then.
Lance strength reduced.
Probably want her somewhere safe.
Commander?
Rather than, sorry. So I think we will sprint for... these trees. This hill, actually. And then we can just pop out, I guess, next turn. And be like, yo, surprise. It's a Showboat. Or do we want to stay here? Maybe we could stay in this gully right here. Where do you want to go, Showboat? Where do you want to go? So you got vision from here. But you can't do anything with it. Oh, can you... Just relax with that noise. There we go. Put you in this gully. I don't think he can shoot you from here. Let's just move this way a little. And we'll probably just have to rely on sensor locking a bit here. Oops. Didn't mean to sprint, but that's alright. I should have probably shredded some evasion on this hunchback. If there was any. These guys, they might have to start sensor locking up. We can probably back up from this hunchback just a little. And give him some more PPC fire. If possible. Otherwise, he's going to put one of these up close. Surely this is going to be a sensor lock, right? Alright, it is. So he's going for the medium because it can't move. Which is fair enough. Do I reserve here? I think I do. I mean, there's not much I really want to do other than
Got it.
get my medium out of here. So he'll have his turn. I can then jump my medium back because I don't want to take an AC 100 at all. And then I jump you up, fire PPC. That's how we roll, I guess. So we're going to have to eat a AC 10 from over here, though. Reduced to half damage, well, 25% damage, I guess. There we go. Eat that a little. Yep. Ouch. Ouch, indeed. So, you're going to have to jump here, my friend.
Yes, Commander.
Because you do not want to be taking an AC 100. Well, an AC 10, 20. 30, 40, you know.
Skyward.
Alright, so we'll get you up over here. We'll just brace up. You get a little bit of heat, but so be it. And then we lock this. Panther jumps, fires PPC. We're going to have to just run and gun here. Try and keep Showboat alive. Alright, I'm down for that. If he wants to let me have my turn, I will have it. Let's go on you. If I can get this guy down, then everything else will be a lot easier for us. You need to... Can you even walk up here? Oh, you can. Will he have vision, though? Probably jump somewhere over here. Can I walk up there? Nope. Alright, we're going to jump back here, then. Or even up here. Bah. It's a terrible spot. Let's have a look. Say he probably can't get vision of us. Can't get off this hill though. If I need to. What do we got from here? 80. Alright, let's do this. So we'll jump back, we'll fire.
Prepping for jump.
And heat ourselves up a big old solid amount.
Target confirmed.
And then jump out, I guess, if we need to. Did we hit him? Excellent. At least it's all kind of on the hunch side. So we might lose that weapon if we're lucky. So we're going to get to go first, which is no good to us, because I'd rather he went first. But so be it. So be it. Alright, buddy, what do you got? What do you got for me? Can you move into the, Alright, he's gonna move his hunchback back. Alright. Sure. Does that mean he's gonna move his urbans back? Because I can pretty happily fire on those too. He could probably lock up this panther and fire on it. It is a little exposed. It'll take a bit of damage there. Alright, looks like he might be moving the urbans backwards. I'd say I've still got... If I can get Showboat into range, you can probably get one of these ones in here. Has he entrenched them?
Commander?
I'd say is what he's done. Yeah, he has. That's okay. Apex will happily sit on this hill and rain down some rounds with breaching rounds. We can also get poor old Paradise here over here and fire for minimal damage, but it'll be something, right? I don't know where his Hunchback's going. Hunchback is off into the jungle.
Awaiting orders.
So you probably need to be at max range here. Just to save yourself some trouble. Mr. Barney Rubble, Mr. Paradise. You are still rather exposed here. Just because he can probably sensor lock you and fire an AC-10 in for 1 pip of evasion, I guess. Apex will be up next.
Aye, aye.
We're kind of saving heat, I guess.
Taking the shot.
Not huge, but oh, it had to be a miss. Come on, Apex.
No joy.
Come on, buddy. Don't be missing. I mean, if he wants to give us time to wear down this, I don't mind. I would say he's going to sensor lock up over here. If he's got it. And then fire. So we'll have to be careful with Paradise. He doesn't want to be taking too many hits. Even if he has got a fair bit of armor. Let's have a look. We can fire probably a few more... we can keep firing with Apex here, because she is actually getting some heat back from just firing the PPC. Alright, so he's jumping out now. Okay. So it looks like he's backing up with all of his mechs. I think that might put us into movement turn again. Is he gonna just try and stick himself in somewhere where I can't get to? And try and suck me in a bit. Since he has the AC... He really wants to be using the AC-20, right? Whereas I just really want to be using my mobility here. I guess we've got an LRM-5 over here. Which is a little laughable. It's a shame I don't have a Griffin. I would have preferred a Griffin. LRM-10, PPC. You know, it's a nice little boat. Maybe I should have seen if I could fit one in. I don't think you could, though. Well, I think we're going to reserve all the way down to phase 1 here. As well. And looks like that is the road we are taking.
Holding action, Commander.
So, I'll probably shift forward with the commando. Let's have a look. He will get his turn first. Because I'll go, he'll go, I'll go, he'll go, I'll go. So I'm last, right? Which means he gets his turn first. We'll probably take this little bit here. Since I think we've got cover here. We've got full sprint. It's a little risky, because if I lose Showboat, I'm obviously a little stuffed. Alright, so it looks like he hasn't been able to jump his urbans too far. So we've got some cover here. We can't see anything. We will get to save some heat. So I guess it's kind of a good turn for us. Thing is I gotta be careful here. He could decide to come forward again. He could jump forward with that. And then jump forward again. Okay, cool. It's this mech that he moved. Ooh, I don't know if I'd be sticking myself down on there. Hunchback has no LRMs. So we're okay there. We are A-okay. Apex. Let's just get you... Should we move over here? I'm okay with that.
Moving out.
You'll save up some heat. Good for you. You are now probably jump ready. And then we will get Paradise further up, I guess, around. Over here somewhere. Or he might have to start coming back this way if he's going to go down here. Probably take us a couple of turns of maneuvering to get into somewhere okay. Is he really sprinting that far back with his hunchback? It's a bit silly that the game kind of tells you that he's got a thing here, but okay.
Reporting.
Let's just move into these trees and entrench, I think.
Moving out.
We will brace up. Guarded, entrenched. So, what do? You jump forward? Is that how you do this? Go for a brawl with your urban? Is this his only sensor lock? I think that's his only sensor lock, right? So he only stepped that mech. He didn't jump it. So we could probably get a sensor lock on this and fire on it.
Good to go.
So I'm probably down for that. We'll sensor lock here. We know this guy only moved. Is that the back of the mech? Oh my. Alright. I think that's a shot. Tell me that's a shot. Apex, tell me that's a shot. Buddy. At least it's an LRM-5 into the back, I guess. I'm not quite sure where he's going to run to. I mean, there's not... I would have probably played around the cliff face. Alright, so he's going to sensor lock back. It's not great for him, though.
Standing by.
Alright, Apex, you got a shot. Come on, buddy. Rear armor. Do I want to focus up for this? 95 to hit the rear. 50 might rip something off it. Not particularly, though. Although we'd then do an LRM. Oh, okay, let's go, baby.
Damn,
Let's go. 95. Come on, don't miss. Do not miss. Oh, you head to the leg. Alright. Ay, ay, ay. Back armor. Oh, was that even back armor, actually? No, I didn't even check. I think that was... Should have been back armor. This would definitely be back armor with the LRM, though. That's unfortunate we hit a leg. I mean, an urban... How much slower can we make an urban, right? How much slower could we make it? I would have probably pushed forward with my hunchback in the hopes of grabbing something here. Because the urbans, they're not going to outrun me, right?
Yes, Commander.
They're not going to outrun me by a mile. 75. Come on, Paradise.
It will be done.
You can at least do 20 damage. Well, you won't do 20 damage. You'll do, I don't know.
The target is confirmed.
12? Come on, 12. Yeah, 12. Alright. Yes, it's better than nothing. Better than nothing. Apex will probably have to jump this turn so that she can get another shot. Hopefully. So he jumped that mech. Jump and brace, I would say. We'll reserve up here. Worst comes to worst, we'll just walk the Vindy and try and get this guy. He might reserve though, and then if we reserve all the way down to turn 1, then I walk the Vindy, he walks his Hunchback, I then lock this, he then jumps it.
Waiting for the right move.
So we gotta go all the way down to 1. He is hassling me, but I mean, I can't brawl against the Hunchback, right? With an AC-20, it'll probably rip anything off this guy. This thing's one shot to an AC-10. This thing's pretty much a one shot to an AC-20. I mean, this is just nothing. So what do we got here? We probably want to move the Vindy.
Awaiting orders.
To here. He's also hassling me for reserving.
Moving out.
But the thing is if you do not reserve down to turn 1,
Sensor contact.
then what happens is I take a turn and he just reserves, right? So it's not actually incorrect to do it, because you're trusting that they're going to move, but they don't have to move. They could just reserve down to phase 2, at which point you've moved a mech. You then reserve into phase 2. You know? I mean, and then he goes, oh, I don't want to move in phase 2. I'll reserve down to phase 1. At which point you've just moved a mech. Alright, so he's jumping that one too. Thing is, these things are pretty much good to go on heat. And he's also hassling me for you know, for doing what I'm doing, but what's he doing, right? He's pushing backwards. I mean, is he hoping that I'm gonna overextend here and go berserk? Like, we're gonna move to probably around here. And then we will sense lock this mech.
Affirmative.
Because you gotta remember, people will always hassle you for stuff. They're trying to force you to do something weird and silly. You just don't really just play your own game, right? You just play your own game and you try to win. And I am happy to play my own game here. Nothing against this guy here, but if I could mute, I would. Because, I mean, there's no real point in having a chat most of your games. In a lot of games, I mean, all chat's just... It's no use to you, right?
Awaiting orders.
So can we jump and fire? It doesn't look like it, does it? Oh, we got a shot from here? I'll take that.
Lifting off.
I'll take that. I mean, it's not great, but it's a shot at least.
Target locked.
We'll heat up a little. 65 will probably miss. Oh no, we hit him on the leg. Alright. These legs apparently are magnets for our PPCs here. The old PPC magnets. The other thing is this is the only way that I can get to... I suppose these things can't jump, so I could probably push forward, sensor lock, and fire anyway, but I'm just a little scared that suddenly he'll turn them around and come straight for me. So he's jumped in the river with that one. So he's going for that on the hill. Okay. That's a really long range shot with the urban.
Good to go.
What we'll do is we'll move here. We'll sensor lock that guy in the river.
Coordinates received.
And then I guess we get to drop a bunch of rounds on him. Since he cannot entrench this thing. Right now I would definitely push forward with my hunchback. I mean, your hunchback, if you're running off, these guys are jump jets, right? They will just keep jumping away. If I can get Paradise up close and he's running his hunchback off, then I think I'll just death him above this thing. Ooh. See, there's a little... Yeah, see, this is what I'm really scared of, is that Showboat here is going to be in a bad position and get mangled. Can we move up on this to get a better shot? You get 95. I'll take 95 probably. I don't really mind if he's got something somewhere to fire at this. I'd just rather do a bit more damage here.
Copy that.
We can probably tank up a few AC-10 rounds. Oof, send a torso hit there. Not too shabby. Just got to keep Showboat fairly much alive here. Although next turn, he's probably going to be able to jump and shoot on Showboat actually. It's going to be a little dangerous. I guess then we ram Paradise in. Because he can jump, I'd say he can jump to about here.
Reporting.
What we're going to do is I'm going to put Paradise up front. I don't think I can block this shot. Actually, can I jump here? And he can probably jump to about there. I think I can block if I jump to here, right? If he jumps on this side, I'm a little stuffed, but you know what, we're gonna jump forward. I'd really like to protect the commando here, and I think, oh, is this probably my best chance of blocking? Damn, these two squares are really in a silly place. I'd say if he jumps here, I think this is my best chance of blocking.
Here we go.
So we're gonna try and block from there. If he comes here, I don't know. I guess we'll put the LRMs in. Maybe we'll do a little bit of damage here. Hopefully this guy jumps forward next turn. We'll pull Showboat back. I'll happily take some damage on this mech here, if this is the only thing he can see. Paradise will probably go in for the death from above. We'll keep the commando safe, because I've got to fight a hunchback still. Even these urbans are... These urbans are just, they're just an annoyance at the moment, right? Just an annoyance. Alright, so he's locking that, so he wants to shoot that, right? He wants to shoot that. So it's really awkward going last. I guess we just, he's only going to have 2 evasion. The death from above will probably do enough. We'll move Showboat back here. That should be enough for him not to see us.
Right, Commander.
We'll brace up. Please, sir, just tank that with your face. And maybe I could have sprinted behind these rocks, actually. Just to ensure that we're in a good place. He'll probably jump in with this now. And then I guess we move forward with the Panther and just maul this thing. Alright, here we go. Up there. He's going to try and fire the AC in. Do a bit of damage to a leg, apparently.
I'm under heavy fire.
So you are super exposed, my friend. Apex, what can you do from here? Is that the PPC arm that we're exposing? Can I see your arms? It is not. Okay, I'm okay with this. We'll remove some evasion.
On the move.
And we'll get a bit closer to hopefully fire some LRMs in next turn.
Roger that.
Come on. Oh, 80% and you miss. Alright.
Missed.
So... at least it's his turn. So we'll see if the Hunchback comes in. I really want to drop... I can't even drop on the correct side here. Which is kind of annoying. Worst thing is this weakens us up a lot against that Hunchback. And the Hunchback's going to be the nasty one here. Mr. Hunchy, where you at? Where you at indeed? Alright, Paradise. I think this is your turn to shine, buddy. Only problem with this is we rip off only the... what do we got here? So we don't even rip anything off. We might rip off that light laser if we jump on that side. I'd really like to get rid of that AC-10 though. I guess if we jump, we will get full evasion. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's not how you're doing it, buddy. So if you come down on this side, you get full evasion. How your legs, you're going to damage your legs a bit, but I guess you'll just have to take it like a man. Hopefully he doesn't shoot you in the leg. Alright, here we go. All in. All in we go. Alright, knockdown. Excellent. How'd we do? So we kept most of our leg here. It might get shot off by some AC fire down here if he wants to fire in on that. Which he possibly could. A lot of evasion though, so we might be good for that. Hopefully we can get the Panther in. I'm pretty much out of range though for a lot of this stuff. A lot of this stuff's out of range. What's he gonna do? Where's that Hunchback? I don't know. I don't know. Where is this Hunchback? Like, I would have kept it around the urbans. Because even though it's got an AC-20, it's a bit shorter than an AC-10, right? You've still got medium lasers as well. Alright, he's jumping in. He's probably going to go for a shot here. He's trying at least. No shot? Alright, he's sensor locking? Okay. Interesting. Alright, so how far can we get you? You can get into range to fire. It's not a lot of evasion, but I guess we gotta go for this. Let's roll on up.
Moving to position.
If I could get rid of maybe that arm, although even if he headbutts us, that's gonna hurt quite a bit. I would love to just get rid of this. 37 to hit though, so might be lucky to core him out. Oh, we are so close. So close.
Critical hit.
It's not quite enough. Showboat's like, I'm keen, buddy, I'm keen. Alright, Apex, this is all you, my friend. All you. So you need to get this hit in here.
Move order confirmed.
We're gonna fight everything. There's no way we are not. Come on, buddy. There we go. One more down. So now, somewhere that Hunchback is, we have to save the Angel of Death on the Vintage for that Hunchback. Because I know it's gonna just abuse us a fair bit. I guess we just slowly move in for this urban. Still no idea where the Hunchback's gone. Would you really run your Hunchback a million miles away? I don't think you would. I mean, you're just leaving your urbans to get chewed up. It's a shame we can't glue some more armor onto this thing. I mean, we do take less damage to the mech's legs, but there is not gonna be. There's not gonna be much left. We could probably do one, maybe two more if we don't get shot in the leg. We'll just brace up here. I'm pretty happy for that. We have no idea where this hunchback is. So now at least we kind of get... he has to move this, then we can shoot it. He has to move it, we can shoot it. So we've got that to go for us, unless he wants to bring it in. We could probably keep the Vindy back a bit. Drop some LRMs down. I really don't know about backing up. Oh, that's crazy. What's he sensor locking for? What is here to fight with? Alright, so you can move up. Pretty happy with you here. We'll sensor lock this. And then we just get to fire with PPCs, I guess. If I could get you to somewhere nice to fire your PPC, I'd be pretty happy. Actually, this cliff face is actually pretty bad for us. Is there somewhere better than this? Like, seriously? Better? Over here? I'll probably take over here. Seems a little bit better than going forward.
Moving to position.
We get a little bit of heat back with our PPC fire. Thankfully, the Panther's all good to go. Ooh, we're ripping apparently the small laser off. Apparently, we don't like that small laser. So I guess we get to wear him down. I would have... I don't know, like, has he sprinted it off to the middle of nowhere? Is he trying to flank round with it? I mean, even if you flank, it's a hunchback, right? It's super slow. It ain't Speed Racer.
Awaiting orders.
And if you lose this mech, right, suddenly things get all sorts of hairy.
I understand.
Alright, Showboat has managed to hold on this entire game. I'm pretty happy with Showboat. Another PPC to this guy. Couple of LRMs. It's gonna make an unhappy life for that little urban. Basically, we're just gonna keep shifting our mechs this way. Go as long as we can without having to face this hunchback. And then I guess we depth them above with the Vindy. And we just try and nail him in a turn. Yeah, putting himself there, okay. I'm pretty sure I've still got shots with my PPC from here.
Commander?
So we'll keep shifting you, probably... You know what, you probably don't even need to move. We might move you just a tad, right?
Affirmative.
And then we'll sensor lock. The only problem here is he might have focus, which will provide him with a mass load of damage against poor old... Alright, we still do have shots. Can we get away with that noise? I think it's still a sprint for him. We might have to sprint our mech out soon though. Apex, you might have to get out of here.
Order confirmed.
Hopefully this is not a shot for him. Because I really, really do not want to lose my Panther. He's still, let's see, so he has to get up here. Is that even a crossing? I think he has to come around here and up. So he's still got all of this distance. He probably has to get to about here. I think he might be able to get there and fire a laser. Okay, he's sprinting in. At which point we're just going to start jumping, I think. Because we don't really want to be taking AC 1 billions to the face. We can get a shot from up on this hill. Think the Vindy should be safe here. Kind of want to keep this Vindy safe as much as possible. That's not the shot we want. Definitely want the PPC if I can. At least if he does shoot us with the AC 100, it is into the non-PPC side. I'd really like to get this guy mangled. If I could. He is probably not going to get knocked down. Oh, he did get knocked down. Oh, alright. Damn, man. That needs to come off, though. So what do we want to do here? What do we want to do? So, it's my turn. I reserve. It's his turn. Let's just reserve here.
Right, Commander.
He'll reserve, then I'm going to jump back with everything, I think. Might drop some rounds onto this. We'll probably move our Vindy around here. Get ready to death from above. I think I need to stop going on that urban now. Yeah. So what do we do here? We move our Panther, for starters, behind this hill. And then...
On my way. Double time.
Are we safe behind there? I don't know. Alright, feel like we're kind of safe. Sensor lock this when it moves. Move you, sensor lock. Fire with the Vindy, get the Vindy closer. I really don't want to lose to that AC 20 though. And then I guess we death from above with the Vindy. We fire with Showboat. We fire with oh. Alright, he's had enough. Poor guy. I mean, he would have got dragged around, right? I would have kept on sensor locking this and just mangled him up. I don't know, like, I don't know about taking your hunchback all the way around there. It's a slow mech. It's never gonna get, it's not a surprise factor, right? You're not like, wow, what is that giant hunchback over there doing? Oh, it's slowly coming towards me? Yeah, alright. I've got 2 jump jets on 2 of my mechs, and I got a light mech, you know? It's not a surprise factor. I would have, before I ran away, I would have probably come straight at me and try and take in the game that way, because you know that you're going to lose slowly but surely against a bunch of jumping jets and, you know, just a bunch of PPCs. There's no way around that. There's no way at all. But with that, I think we'll take a break. Tune in next time. More adventures of BattleTech. Hey guys, thanks again for watching. If you like what you've seen, hit that subscribe button or leave me a comment on anything you want to see in the future.